Here are some crazy facts about John F. Kennedy that you won't learn anywhere else. He had a really unusual childhood. His dad was an alcoholic who gambled away most of his money. And because of this, JFK and his brothers grew up poor. To make matters worse, JFK had a serious stutter. He was so ashamed of it that he would avoid talking to people. He was a war hero. During World War II, JFK served in the Pacific Fleet. He was in charge of a PT boat, and one night, it was attacked by the Japanese. JFK's boat was rammed and sunk, but he survived and rescued the other crew members. This earned him a Medal of Honor. He was a womanizer. Before he got married, JFK had a bunch of girlfriends, but he was really bad at keeping secrets. So the press knew all of his lovers' names and even where they lived. He had a fear of flying. Despite being a pilot in the Navy, JFK was terrified of flying. He would get sick to his stomach every time he got on a plane. He was a heavy smoker. JFK was a chain smoker. He started smoking at age 12. And he continued smoking throughout his life. He was even smoking during his first inauguration. Here's one fact about John F. Kennedy that you won't learn anywhere else. He was the first president to live in the White House with his wife and kids. Before him, presidents either lived in the White House with their families or they had their families move into a hotel near the White House. But Kennedy was the first president to have his family occupy the White House. And he did this despite the Secret Service telling him that it would be too dangerous for his children. In fact, the Secret Service was so worried about the safety of Kennedy's children that they asked him to consider having one of his daughters as the president's daughter. But JFK refused, saying, "I've already got one president in the family. I don't need two." And it wasn't just the Secret Service that was worried. The public was also concerned about the safety of Kennedy's children. But JFK was determined to make his presidency a normal one. He wanted his kids to experience a normal life, even if that meant that they wouldn't be safe. So what do you think? Was it worth it?